There's no judgment. Thank you for listening. I don't know how you found my podcast, but thank you for listening. Thank you for trusting us and being vulnerable with us and sharing your story, because I know that story isn't easy to share. So I really, really appreciate it. He said, thank you. You guys are very kind. And it's been the most help he's received because he's buried a lot of it and tries to live on life, but he felt like it's been weighing on him lately. And it will weigh. It will weigh on you. That's why you can't just bury it. You have to deal with it. You won't grow. You'll just be stuck in limbo. You have to, like I said, you have to forgive your parents. I know that's hard, but you have to. And it's not for them. It's for you, because when you don't forgive someone, you give them power over you. They're living life. You don't want to give them power over you. He said, thank you. Thank all of y'all. No problem. We really, push the red button. We really, really appreciate it. We really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for sharing your story. All right, next person is Kevin. Kevin is from Paris. Shout out to Paris. Hi, Paris. How's the weather down there? Is it hot? We melting over here in Texas. He said it's 95. It's hot. I'll trade you that 95 weather there in Paris to what we have in Texas. It's way hotter than 95 down here. But how you doing? What's your question? What do you want to talk about? Okay. Kevin said he is 35 and he's a gay man and his parents disowned him. He said he joined support groups. He found religion and he found family that weren't blood, and that it just took time and patience and learning himself. We thank you. He said we're all beautiful people and beautiful souls. Thank you very, very much. And Kevin, maybe you can talk to this young man. Y'all emails and everything show up on the chat. If he's open to it, maybe you might be able to talk to him and share your story more intimately and give him some advice, because it sounds like you went through some things as well. Oh no, we don't gay bash over here. I'm bisexual. We don't gay bash over here. Even if I wasn't. I mean, Casey's straight, Keandra's straight, but we don't judge like that. Baron from Canada. Hey Baron, shout out to Canada. Huh? Hold on, I'm gonna get his question out. He said, to lighten the mood, I have no problem with gay women. I don't think he's trying to lighten the mood. He said, to lighten the mood, I don't have a problem with gay women.
Me neither.
Me neither. Okay, so this message is to the young man from India. He wants me to tell you that this is 2023. Anyone who don't accept gay men or women can suck it. Everyone's great. We're all people.
Absolutely.
I love how my people support each other and they talk to each other. Like, this is awesome. Ooh, I do not. Can I just call you A? Because I do not know how to pronounce that. A from Israel. Mm-hmm. Said he understands the plight. He's not gay, but he has a brother that is, and he understands in the Muslim religion how hard that can be. Keep your head up. See, you getting all this love and support. You already starting to get new family and friends right here, right now. You never know who's going to understand your story until you put it out there. You never know. You never know. K Dot? Where are you from, K Dot? New York. What part? Jamaica? Jamaica, Queens? What?
New York.
Yeah. I don't know if I was saying that right. Has a question for KC.
What's going on? What's going on, James? Thank you for joining.
What's your question? Okay, how old are you? 17. You're not supposed to be listening to this podcast, young man. This is adults only.
You might be an adult in this country.
In New York, though. He said that he's building his first car from the ground up.
Okay.
And he has a 1987 Cobalt? How you pronounce that? Colbert?
Cobalt?
Yeah.
C-O-B-A-L-T?
Yeah.
Okay.
And when he got it, it basically ain't have nothing in it. And he's building the engine. He's turboing it. But he's coming to a problem with what type of suspension to put on it. What are your suggestions? I'm going to hand this right to Casey. I don't know that answer.
Okay, so I might not know the exact brand of a suspension, but you definitely want your suspension to be lower. You know what I'm saying? When you're building a race car, and you may or may not know this, I'm not exactly sure. I'm not trying to, bash your intelligence because you sound like this. It's all there so far, but anytime you're building a car, you want a stiffer suspension that's going to lower your car closer to the ground, because when you race, you want to put more air over the top of the car than up under the car, so that way the car is not being lifted up, and the more wind you put over the top, the more traction you're going to have on your tires. So between your suspension and your tires, that's where you want to be able to make that decision. I'm not exactly sure what that particular car looks like, but that's kind of the gist of it. And I think I want to say Enki. I believe that's a good brand. I can't remember some of the other ones right now because I don't deal with suspension too much. I mean, the majority of my cars, when I get them, they already have the suspension that I need on them, and as long as I drive it and the car is it feels stiff. You know what I'm saying? For me to be able to get into turns, you don't want your suspension loose at all. Yeah, it's going to be a rough ride, but when it's time to hit them corners at them high speeds, that's what it'll do.
Can I, first of all, it's commendable that you're 17 building a car from scratch. Can I ask why? He's doing it for a scholarship. Ain't that's you listen, baby, you gonna get that scholarship. He said he's done the brakes. He's rebuilt the engine. He's put a new transmission, battery. He has to do the paint job, the suspension, fuel lines. You put that in?
Yeah. You want high performance fuel lines so that your fuel line is going to crack under pressure, and because of the type of race fuel that you're going to put in there.
I hope you heard that.
He already knows it.
Oh wow, that's great. I really hope you get this scholarship. I mean, how much longer do you have until your deadline is? He says May of 2024. You should get it done. Sounds like you got a lot done so far.
That's the money aspect of it and getting all those parts in.
How are, if you don't mind my asking, how are you funding this? His uncle owns a mechanic shop, and he goes to salvage yards. Okay, nothing wrong with that. Congratulations, young man. I mean, you doing it. I don't know many 17-year-olds that build a car. I don't know any. Do y'all? I don't. Good job. I mean, I really hope you get the. What are you trying to get the scholarship for?
That's what you do.
You say you take shop class. What are you getting your scholarship for? Computer science and technology? I didn't know that existed. Okay, okay, okay. Are you still in high school? Is this your last year? You said you're 17. He said he graduated early last year. Oh, we got a little genius on our hands.
Ask him if he gotten into tuning yet.
Have you gotten into tuning yet? Thank you. He said no. He's watched a lot of YouTube videos. He can't really seem to understand it. He's trying to though. And he asked you any suggestions.
Keep on doing exactly what you're doing. Everything for you to learn is actually out there on YouTube. But that's one of the things that, in the race car world, you will be really ahead of the game if you learn how to tune. And basically, long story short, the gist of it is like you're gonna have a program that you're gonna use. You're gonna upgrade your ECU and everything like that to an aftermarket ECU that you can change parameters on for the most part. And when it's all said and done, all you have to do is make sure you save your basic map, and then you make your changes. And if it doesn't work, then you reinstall your basic while you're trying to learn and everything like that. As long as you can go back to what started, just make sure that you always save that first program that's your basic, and then you can go back.
What color you gonna paint your car? He said black and silver. Nice colors. Nice colors. I mean, good luck. Like, it sounds like you're very intelligent, especially to graduate a year ahead for high school. I really feel like you're going to get this scholarship. And you're going to do great things. You're very, very bright. Just don't get distracted by the girls when you get there. Don't get distracted.
If you don't know already, always make sure you have the correct tool, and always start with the hardest stuff first. Don't ever tighten anything down before you got all your bolts started. That's one thing. That's a few things I had to learn by experience on my own.
He said he learned that by a bad experience. He said he's been working in his uncle's shop since he was 14. He saves up and buys his own tools.
Okay. Nice.
Seems like he got a good head on his shoulders.
Absolutely.
I don't know you, but I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, but you really shouldn't be listening to all these podcasts till you turn 18, because some of the stuff we talk about is not age appropriate.
I was grown at 17. Leave me alone.
Oh my goodness! Any other questions? Any other questions? Any other questions? Alice said, what do we do to keep our sex life spicy?
We do different things. I'm patient with the things that I bring out. I'm always coming up with new ideas, and I do my part and she does hers.
Yeah, I'm not afraid to take it. He's not always the one just coming to me. I ain't afraid to take it, and I'm not afraid to express what I want or need from him. He's more of the silent, just like, I just be laying there and he just like roll over and then be starting some shit. And I'll be like, okay, hold on, wait, okay. I'm more of the talker. Yes, Brandon has been an interesting podcast. He said he's taking his girl to a family reunion. Okay. Don't introduce it to your brother. He said he gonna announce her from the DJ booth so everybody will know. I hope she's okay with that. Embarrassed.